Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Glorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I did receive a new pen again, which I'm really excited about sharing with you guys today. The brand is Sailor, which you guys know is one of my favorite fountain pen brands. So if you guys are interested in seeing the new pen that I got, then just keep on watching. So I do have a little bit of a funny story about this pen. This pen that I have here, I've actually purchased once before. If you guys remember, maybe it was like last year, I had purchased this pen along with this, which is also a Sailor pen. This is the white and rose gold one, and it's called the Fascine. So I purchased these two together. However, when my package arrived, this one came perfectly fine. It was exactly what I expected. However, the other pen that I got was actually the wrong color. So this is also still from the Shikiori line. However, the store sent me the wrong pen. So this is from the same collection. It's just the night burning one, which I think is still very beautiful. It's a semi-transparent dark red with gold trim on it, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it also has the gold flecks throughout, which is really beautiful. I actually have this inked up with this ink right here. This is the Diamine Writer's Blood, which is one of my all-time favorites, not just because I am an author, but I just really like this color. So I have those with a converter, and I can show you swatches of that in my swatch book in just a second. But because of the mix-up, they did refund me the pen because they actually didn't have this in stock anymore. And so essentially I did get this pen for free. So although it was a weird situation, I am grateful that I was still able to keep it because I do think it's a beautiful pen, and I do love to use this, especially in the fall time. I think it's wonderful. But now that it's spring again, I have found myself wanting this particular color once again, and so this time when I purchased it, I had my fingers crossed hoping that the shop would actually send me the right one because it was back in stock. So anyways, it's here now, and I can already tell you that I have already opened it just to make sure that it's the right one. I will say though that my package came kind of damaged. You can see the box is pretty bent up, and it didn't have like the protective layer on it, and the actual pen also had plastic on it that seemed like it had been opened as well. So I think in the future I may not buy from this shop anymore just because I've had encountered issues with it. But I think the pen itself seems to be okay. I'm gonna fill it up and we'll try using it in this video to make sure that it's all right. But as you guys can see, the pink pen has finally made it. It looks like this. So this is the Shikiori Cherry Blossom. I do apologize about my fingers. I have been inking quite a lot of my pens lately, and so you can see they're all there. So my fingers are a little bit inky at the moment, so I'm sorry about that. So you can see here that the pen is a beautiful kind of dusty pink color. It's kind of like a mauvey pink, and it does also have the gold flecks, which I really love, and the gold trim. So I think it's a beautiful pen. So you can see here that they are definitely from the same collection. I'm tempted to get the blue one just because I have been enjoying my blue pens at the moment, but I thought for spring that I would fill this one up and see how it goes. So I do have this one here in the fine, and it has that gold nib. Pen does come with the Sailor cartridges, so those are here in the back. They're underneath, so if you open it up like that, you'll see that you do have the two cartridges, and that comes with the black ink. And then you have all the little pamphlets that come with the pen as well. So there you go. So all of that comes in the box. I really want to ink this up, so I have brought over some different inks. So I actually just purchased all of these Diamine inks recently. They came as a little set, and I have some of these pens filled with a few of these inks already, but one of the inks that I recently got is the Diamine Hope Pink. Now this is more of a brighter hot pink than I'm normally used to. A lot of my pink inks are more like this color where they're a little bit more of a dusty mauve or dusty pink color, but I thought that since I don't have a hot pink in my collection, I would get this just to try out. And so I'm thinking that I may fill this guy up with the Hope Pink. I was also thinking about using Ferris Wheel Press Lady Rose or Billowing Blush, which is one of their new inks, but I feel like I would like them in maybe one of my TWSBIs a little bit more because the TWSBIs can handle the shimmer inks pretty well. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Diamine. Actually, I forgot that this pen was coming, and so I have used my last converter in this pen. So you can see I just filled it in the other day with the Writer's Blood. So that was my mistake. I forgot that this pen was coming, and so what I'm gonna do instead is I do have an empty cartridge from the previous pen that I used. So I'm gonna use my syringe and fill up that cartridge with the Diamine Hope Pink, and I'll put it in here and we can see what that looks like. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so I do have my cartridge filled now with the Hope Pink. So I'll just put that in right now and make sure that it's in securely. And then let's swatch this and see how it looks. I'm really excited about using it for the first time because it's been a bit of a hassle to get this pen. So I started this little swatch book. This is from Hobonichi. It's one of their week size notebooks and it comes in a pack of 3. So this is actually what it looks like. So it comes like this with 3 little notebooks. These are thinner notebooks that fit in the week size. So I wanted something thin where I could just keep it at the back of my weeks or something like that, so I can have all my inks swatches with me. So I've just started this the other day, so let's continue to swatch out the Diamine ink. So actually all of these here I have swatched already. So you can see the Writer's Blood. I also have Imperial Purple, which is a lovely dark purple. Sepia is one of my favorites. I have the TWSBI Eco. This is the Rose Gold and Cream, one of my favorites in the fine for that one, and I really love how that looks together, so that might be my favorite. And then using the dip pen here from Sailor also. I did a little bit of swatching this morning, which is why my hands are like this, but that is Midnight. And then I also grabbed this Alter Green, which is super bright, a lot brighter than I expected. I definitely don't have this bright of a green in my collection. So that's going to be kind of unique for me, a bit of a departure from my usual colorway, because I typically like these 2 colors, like the Writer's Blood and Sepia. But yeah, I'm trying to get into the brighter colors. So this is going to be Hope Pink. This is the brightest pink that I have in my collection. So let's give this a shot now. Like I said, this is using the fine nib. So sorry about that cut. I had to stop filming because my postman wanted to deliver my new Julio planner, and so I had to go and answer the door. But back to the little swatch, so you can see that it's definitely a brighter pink, definitely a hot pink. I don't have anything like this in my collection. It's definitely a more vibrant shade that I'm used to, but I really like it. I think it looks really pretty. So let me just write in here. I'm having a lot of interruptions lately. I'm so sorry. But there we go. So that is what the swatch looks like. I kind of like having this idea of having a mini swatch book so that I can keep it with me in my Hobonichi weeks, because I do use a lot of my fountain pens in my Hobonichi planners. So having this little section where I can swatch them all out, I think will be really nice and handy. So that is my new Sailor pen. So just before I go, I do want to just compare this pink to the other Sailor pen that I have here. This is the Le Cool in the rose quartz. You can kind of see the difference in the color. This one definitely has more of a purplish undertone, like that mauve undertone, and this one is definitely more lighter. I think it also brings out the silver of the trim in it a little bit more. So that is the color difference. It's a beautiful shade. I love both pens, and I think this is a wonderful addition to my little Sailor pen collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I am probably going to be doing some more fountain pen videos, so if you guys are interested, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.